dislocated my knee at the gym in the dumbest way possible. So I was warming up on squats and everything was fine. I didn't feel anything in my knee at all. Like everything was just normal. Then when I went to change the plates, like I grabbed the plates and then I hit something, my knee hit something, and I felt it pop out of a socket and pop back in. And then it was like a shock, I was in pain and then I was like scared as well. And I lost balance. I fell on the ground and some people came and checked on me. Yeah, and then I was in a little bit of pain. The pain wasn't super intense. It was maybe like a 4 out of 10. But it was more like a scare, I guess. Yeah. And yeah, I waited like a few minutes on the floor and then I tried to kind of move the knee a little bit. Then I tried to stand up and walk just to see how I went. But I can't really walk on it properly. So I just ended up icing it for 20 minutes and elevating it. And then I just drove back home. I took some painkillers and I also wrapped it, like I'm trying to compress it as well. Yeah, I googled like first aid for dislocated knee or sprained knee or whatever, and yeah, that's what it says: to ice it, elevate it, compression, and rest. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Tomorrow I'm just going to maybe go see the doctors just to get it checked, and then we'll go from there. Good morning. It is Monday morning. Today is the first time in a whole week that I've woken up with no pain in my knee. Last Tuesday, like 2 days after the injury, I went to the doctors just to get it looked at, and basically the doctors wasn't too worried. The doctors just prescribed me some anti-inflammatory medication and told me to just rest it for a week. And yeah, I was telling him about the pain and stuff like that, and he was telling me, like, with injuries like that, there's often a risk of like tearing my meniscus or something like that. But he told me not to worry because there's no, like, it was kind of too soon to say. So he didn't send me out for x-rays or anything. He just basically said, just go home, rest it for a week, take the medication, and if it's still painful in a week, then come back. I also went to my physiotherapist as well on the first day, and he did like an analysis on my knee. Like, he checked everything, he did a bunch of like tests on my knee, and the physio told me that it doesn't look like there's been any structural damage to my knee, like the ligaments. He checked the ligaments in my knee. He even checked the meniscus as well, and he said that the knee is looking really solid. Doesn't look like there's been any like damage per se. And the physio told me that I could return back to training literally the next day if I wanted to, but my knee was still really sore, so I wanted the knee to settle down a bit first before training again. So yeah, it's been a week and I'm actually planning on going to the gym on Wednesday. All right, so I just got to the gym and I'm going to do some walking lunges now to warm up, and we're just going to do it with body weights and see how we go. This actually felt really good. I'm not feeling any pain in my right knee at the moment. So next up, I'm going to try do it with some weight and see how I go. All right, so walking lunges went really well. I'm not feeling any pain in my right knee whatsoever, and that's a really good sign, especially considering that walking lunges requires a lot of stability. But yeah, my knee is feeling really good. So we're now going to move on to deadlifts. We're just going to set up here. So just like we did before, we're just going to practice the movement without any weights first and see how that goes. And then we're going to gradually add some more weight. One. That felt pretty good. So I'm just going to try with the bar now. The bar weighs 20 kilograms, by the way. So exact same feet positioning. Just 1, 2, 4, 5. Whew, it's hot. Alright, this is feeling really, really good. No pain at all in my right knee. So I feel really confident just adding a little bit more weight and see how we go. Ninety kgs times 4. That felt very good. It felt really easy, really light, and my knee is fine. So I'm thinking maybe going up, maybe to 100 kilos. So there's no resistance. This is really light. Let's see. I just want to see if I can actually do the movement with full range of motion. So let's do this. Whoa, I can go pretty low. As you can see, I can do it, but I'm feeling clicking or something like that in this knee. So I'm not feeling confident about this. It's not unstable or anything. It's feeling really solid, but I can hear clicking. We just finished the session. I only did 3 exercises today, the walking lunges, the deadlifts, and the pendulum squats. I did start feeling a little bit of discomfort towards the end, so I thought I wouldn't push it any further than that, and I just ended the workout there. To be honest, guys, it was actually a really good workout today. I'm pretty happy, especially with the deadlifts. I didn't think I would be able to even lift 100 kilos today. I haven't been able to even touch that weight for like probably 6 weeks. So yeah, I was really happy. But yeah, I did feel tiny little bit of discomfort towards the end, which you'd expect, you know, because after all, I am actually loading my tendons and I am moving the joint. So obviously that's going to create a little bit of friction, a little bit of tension on those muscles and those tendons there in that area. But my physio told me that I'm safe to return to training. Like, he's assessed my knee, there was no structural damage to my knee, and he told me I could return to training as per normal the last week. So it's definitely safe for me to train, but he did also tell me to go by my symptoms. So when I asked him, so can I just lift heavy and just, you know, train heavy, he said, just listen to my body and listen to my symptoms and be guided by what my body is telling me. If a pain is below a 3 out of 10, then it's usually fine. And if a pain is not increasing during exercise, it's fine. Like, I didn't really experience pain anyway today, just like maybe a little bit of discomfort here and there. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like within maybe the next couple of weeks, I should be back to training normally again. Like, I should be back to my original strength before I did my knee, because so far everything is going really, really well.